Hi everyone, my name is Lucille and this will be my accounting video tutorial. In this tutorial, I will be talking more about the balance sheet. So what is a balance sheet? A balance sheet is an accounting report that sets out the assets, liabilities and equity of a business on any one day. Assets and liabilities in a balance sheet are separated into current and non-current types. This way of setting out a balance sheet gives people more useful information about a business. What are current assets? Current assets are cash and other assets that will be consumed or converted into cash in 12 months or less. Examples of current assets are cash, stationery supplies, and others such as inventory, prepaid rent, accounts receivable, and GST credits. Non-current assets are assets other than cash that will be used by a business for more than a year. Examples of non-current assets are motor vehicles, office furniture, and others such as office equipment and land and building. What are current liabilities? They are liabilities that will be settled in 12 months or less. Examples of current liabilities include accounts payable, bank overdraft, accrued expenses, and any loan that is repayable within 12 months. Non-current liabilities are liabilities that are settled in more than 12 months. Examples include a loan repayable in more than a year. Now that you know what assets and liabilities are, we move on to equity. So what is equity? Owner's equity is the residual interest in the assets of the entity after deducting liabilities. It represents the amount of the owner's financial interest in the company's assets. An example of owner's equity is capital. Now that you understand what assets, liabilities, and equity are, I will now teach you how to record them into a balance sheet. This is the basic format of a balance sheet. In a balance sheet, there are 5 main headings. Firstly, current assets, followed by non-current assets, current liabilities, non-current liabilities, and finally, equity. In a balance sheet, we go according to the headings and always record assets first, followed by liabilities, and finally we record the equity. After we have recorded all the transactions into our balance sheet, we should always make sure that our total assets, meaning our current and non-current assets, should be equal to our total liabilities and owner's equity. This way, our balance sheet is definitely correctly done. The main thing about the balance sheet is that we are able to classify the different transactions into the correct headings. For example, the transaction of a motor vehicle should be classified under a non-current asset and not a current asset. I hope that after watching this video, you now have a better understanding of what the balance sheet is, and also I hope that you know what assets and liabilities are.